Okay, welcome everyone to the LMPS podcast, episode 3. Returning today, we have the Year 5 Democracy in Action team. We've had the big vote and we have our Prime Minister joining us today, Katerina Zakis, with her Deputy Prime Minister, Japjot. Opposition Leader Hayden is joining us, and from the media team, Tex, and he's going to have some really sharp questions coming up. I'm going to hand over to Kat and Japjot first, and then have a little talk to us about how everything went at the election.
So we won the election. The difference was, I think, 9 votes. It was pretty close. There was 130 votes. I got 130 votes. And I think the Electoral Commission was it the party to preferred vote or something?
Yeah, they did the two-party preferred.
It was just a really fun day.
Yeah, and also there we had, remember, the parents' vote on community night. We had the Year 5s and the Year 6s vote as well. So a lot of votes in there, wasn't there, everyone? Haydo, do you know how many votes there might have been?
300 or something, around 300 there was. No, it was like 280. I wasn't sure, something like that.
Yeah, so a lot of votes coming in there. So, Kat, Japjot, anything you want to talk about at all?
I think the community night was really good, and it was really fun. And also, I think like the hardest challenge for us was probably Retro Reds or either the Blues, because they were actually like pushing us to make us not like win, and they actually showed what they are.
Yeah, I think they ran a really good campaign inside of it. So lucky you guys got over. Yeah, definitely. Kat, anything you want to add?
Just that it was a really fun thing to experience. We experienced how actual politicians are and how what they do and what they have to witness and stuff. So yeah, it was a really fun thing to do.
Yeah, great initiative put on by your teachers, Mr. Smith and Miss Rachel, wasn't it, everyone?
Yeah,
Really,
very good.
Hey, can anyone think of any of our learner qualities that you had to demonstrate during this? Tex, maybe you might want to add something, mate, around that?
I reckon independence.
Yeah.
And collaboration. That's mainly the one.
I want to say something for the media. I think you guys are really curious with your questions because you guys just kind of made them by yourself and just tried thinking of really hard and deep questions. So
Yeah, that's a great point. Haydo?
Yeah, respect to treat each other equally, and make sure everyone's a part of the team and feels like they're contributing.
Needs to contribute.
Yeah, contribute. Hey, Tex, what about that independent part? What do you think you were doing to show
sometimes your group members were away and you had to accomplish stuff by yourself. So that was one of the problems that lots of people face.
Yeah.
Also struggles in your group with others, and lots of the groups got past that.
Yeah.
I reckon very well.
So is that showing a little bit of resilience as well from the group?
Especially Blue Group, they had a couple up and downs throughout it.
Yeah.
Had some arguing, and then they fixed it, and I came back and came second.
Yeah, excellent. That's great to hear. So, okay, now we're going to head over to our Prime Minister and Deputy, who are going to share us a few of their policies, might have a few questions for me into next year as well. And then following that, we're going to have some questions from our Opposition Leader, Hayden, and our media team. So, Kat, Japjot, what have we got?
Well, I think our best policy is helping people with disabilities, because some people, for the kids, grown-ups, parents, anything or anyone, I think it's best to help them with how they're going, and we'll probably help them with their payments.
Yeah, excellent.
Also kind of connecting to that one, healthcare facilities. We help people with healthcare. We're going to kind of raise down all the money by a little bit, so it's a bit easier for people that have healthcare problems.
Excellent. Hey, it's a question. Have you got any proposals, policies that you're trying to push for next year as seniors? Because you guys are all Year 6 seniors next year, and something you're thinking you might want to work with myself and Mr. Starr and Miss Mariana about to maybe bring something new in for the seniors? Any ideas in that area at all?
Maybe some like things for really getting ready for high school. I'm not really sure if they do that already because I'm obviously not in Year 6, but maybe something like that just to really get prepared for like Year 6 and just kind of getting used to what they have to do.
Yeah, that's a really good idea, Kat. And I know you've got some former scholars coming in next week to talk to the Year 6s, the current Year 6s, some people who are in Year 7, to talk to them around what high school involves. So maybe that's something we build on and go a bit further with and use you guys to help out with that. That's a really good idea. So any other policies there at all you're going to talk about before we get some questions from Hayden and Tex?
I think it's another one of our policies are helping the animals, like make sure they're not being hunted or like make sure they're not getting killed, and maybe like if they're like living outside or like stray dogs or something, we'll probably help them find a shelter, a home, and maybe we'll pay their taxes for food, and yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Any others, or are we going to hand over some questions, Kat and Japjot? Questions, are you ready?
Hopefully.
Excellent. Okay, who wants to lead us off? Hayden, first question. Here we go. Opposition Leader Toothy, here he is.
Okay, Katarina, one of the media said, what's your most important policy? And you said your disability policy. And how come there are no posters that are about that or explaining why is that so important?
Oh, very tough question.
We did this because we didn't want to make like it look like we really prefer one or the other, and we thought that people would get like not upset but just like a little bothered by this. So that's why we didn't do that.
Yeah, but you should just show what your most important one is, shouldn't you?
Probably, but maybe that's for a next time thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
learning.
Good
What is
learning
your
there,
guys'
I
first
reckon.
priority now that you're Prime Minister?
Our first priority is to probably get our voice heard and making our policies come true.
Nice. Excellent response there. You guys keep firing, I reckon. You've got them going here.
Well, here you go, Tate.
Okay. How do you guys think you are unique to others?
Oh, that's a tough question. How do you think you are unique compared to the other political
We
parties?
think we're unique by our wall, our poster wall, because we have really just put a lot of hard work into it. And we also kind of just all express ourselves and kind of like just be ourselves and try to just be as happy as we can. And I feel like that is just a really important thing that we have.
Great response,
I'll
Kat.
go. One of your policies said respect our nation. I wouldn't say that because you're not specific. I said no discrimination from where you come from because there are a lot of people who suffer from that. And plus, when you said respect your nation, like not everyone's going to follow that because there's some people that are too hard to get to, like in the outback, or unless there's like little kids who don't really understand politics and stuff, but do understand bullying.
So is the question like why we did that? Or like what's the question?
No, it's not really a question, is it?
Just a statement, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to respond to the statement at all,
Yeah,
Kat?
you can respond.
Well, you're right. We should have made it more clear, but it's kind of just not common sense, but do you want to say something?
I mean, Hayden, what are the kids going to do? Like, what are they going to vote? They're not going to vote for anyone because it's like a grown-up thing.
I know, but still, little kids, they can still bully each other. Like,
I think there's a big point on this to me, guys, and it's one of our school values. And I think where the platform came from and that policy was about respect. And I think that is one that's really important. It doesn't matter if we're talking where the Prime Minister's party came with their position or yours, Hayden. The key part is we're always really big on respect at school, aren't we? Yeah, and that's a really key part. So I think it's a good thing to kind of discuss and debate because respect looks different at times. And what Japjot might see as respect is a bit different to what Tex sees, but we try to get it to a point that we all understand what respect is. And I really like the discussion you have had around that to kind of understand the respect that needs to happen not only at school but out in the community or down the local footy club or down at the Greek festival. Doesn't matter where it is. It's about being respectful, isn't it? So, and I think the other thing is listening to you guys talk and how respectful you are to one another is just really, really exciting to see that as well. So now the question here, Tex, I reckon we've got time for one more each, boys, okay?
This is very specific, but is there anything your group is proud of that you were able to accomplish that others couldn't?
Great question, Tex. Our Prime Minister's jumping on a response here.
Oh my God, I forgot the question.
Oh, is there anything that your group is proud of that you were able to accomplish that others couldn't?
We were really proud of how we connected and we collaborated, and we're also really proud of the conclusion of all this book collection, and we're also really proud of just how we've worked really hard to make ourselves the most possible. We're not going to go back and think we should have done this or that, because we really did as much as we could, and I'm really grateful for that, and we haven't regretted anything since then.
Yeah, great question. Hey, do you think everyone here, have you learnt a lot about democracy now?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, guaranteed.
What I thought it was before all of this is so different.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be some easy but maybe boring thing, but no, it's the best thing that we've done.
Yeah, I knew what democracy was, but I didn't know we were gonna do this much of a task.
Yeah, 100%.
So
good.
if someone said to you now, can you explain to us about democracy in Australia, do you think you could kind of explain that to them?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Could you before that?
No. Not as better.
Yeah, not as good.
Yeah, so that's a huge amount of learning. That's really exciting, isn't it? Okay, I reckon last question, Hayden.
Yeah, okay. If there's one thing you could change, what would it be?
Actually, it would be nothing, because I think all of our policies are actually really good. And
Would you add any more policies?
Yeah.
yes, we would.
Would you change your policy?
No.
No changing, but we'd add another one. Okay.
If we could add more, because our limit was 5 policies,
Yeah,
if we could add more, we obviously would. We would be delightful, but
would
obviously
do.
we can't.
Yeah.
Just got one more thing to say. I'm glad to be your opposition leader, and you're a great competitor, and I'm looking forward to being your opposition leader next year.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I think you guys are
And-
great prime ministers.
Thank you. Just one last thing, the thank yous. I wanted to thank my whole team. We all tried our very best and hardest. And I want to thank all the teachers that have really put in the work for this, because it's just, they've made it the best it can be. And it's the best thing this whole year without regret. And
Hey, could I just ask, do you reckon this would have been the best thing you thought was going to happen this year when it started?
No,
No.
100%
I thought it would be something else, but no, this has definitely been the best by far.
Hey,
A
do you-
good end to the year.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so good how
definitely.
teachers just put all this together,
Yeah.
and it's such a massive project.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Yeah, do you think this is something we should be doing
Yeah.
every year with our
Yeah.
year 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, definitely.
Because it also makes the year 5s and 6s
Think.
collaborate as well.
Yeah.
and learn about
because
politics.
The year 6s came to our class, they listened to our speeches, they did the votes. So it was really fun. And thank you to the senior teachers for getting them involved, and all the parents that came to community night and voted as well.
Yeah, and do you know what also has been amazing to see is how well you all speak. You've been so articulate in what you're saying and explaining what you're doing and the questions that you're asking, and also the conversation that goes on. It is so exciting to watch that in
It's
action.
really just a big conversation with mics and headphones.
Yeah, it is.
Have you enjoyed doing the podcast?
They're
Yeah,
really
definitely.
fun. I want to do another one.
Yeah, same.
So as
I
you
love
know, there's definitely
podcasts.
going to come along some more next year, and
Yeah.
be some. As we know, we got Texas doing a bit of a sports one on the side that we might hopefully be releasing out soon. So
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
listen to it.
great thank yous to everyone there. I think, like you said, the teachers have done a great job. You know who else has done a great job? All
Yeah.
the students involved,
Yeah.
because I think everyone's been super involved, haven't
We've all
they?
committed.
Yeah, and I think that definitely showed at community night when it was really, really busy in there with everyone wanting to be.
130 people, I think, came.
130 people.
Wow. It
Yeah.
looks like a lot, yeah.
And so you think if we do it again and we have another parent night, you'd probably get even more people because this was the first time. So really exciting. All right, we're just going to finish off there. That's been another great pod to hear from our winning party there, and also from our Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister and our opposition leader, and from Tex and the media team. Congratulations, everyone. And
Thank you.
let's all sign off and say see you, everyone.
See ya. Bye.
See ya.
Opposition leader
Bye.
out.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to another LMPS podcast.